We're only 2 days away from Dying Light the Beast release. After so long, it's finally coming out. And I just want to say, no matter what happens, when this new Dying Light comes out, people are going to complain. Ever since Dying Light 2, the Dying Light community has always been completely shifted. People keep forgetting that Dying Light the Beast was originally a DLC for Dying Light 2. Techland just made the DLC into a full-fledged game, kind of like Miles Morales. Still means the Beast is built around Dying Light 2's core gameplay. They could tweak and change a few things. But like most people who got early access have been saying, the new Dying Light feels like a mix of both games, but mostly Dying Light 2, because it was originally Dying Light 2 already. The parkour, combat, all Dying Light 2, but tweaked just a bit to make players happy and feel and look like the first game. It's not going to be on the same level as the first game, which many people are going to find out the hard way on release. A lot of people keep hyping this game up thinking it's essentially the third entry into the series when it's not. It's more of a spin-off. Techland for sure is cooking up the official third game soon. I feel like this is the test run to just see how well Dying Light will continue to be. So I'm not saying don't buy the game, definitely support it. But for now, the Beast is a DLC made game, which is still going to be good in my eyes. But no matter what, fans are just going to find something to complain about. People haven't even gotten their hands on the game and they're already breaking down piece by piece the gameplay, criticizing the game's similarities to the second game, expecting it to be completely different, but in reality it's not. Honestly, there's only so much Techland can do with a redeveloped DLC run on the same engine and system as the second game. It's exactly why the devs delayed the game by 2 months. After some feedback, the game had balancing issues, a bunch of bugs, and they want to satisfy people with improved physics and animations compared to the first game. Most of it really happened when they were giving early access to all of these different content creators and they gave their 2 cents on the game. And most people were pretty much saying the same thing, that it still feels like Dying Light 2, the most hated entry into the series. And it kind of worries me on how the game's going to turn out, because remember, this is what CDPR said, and look what happened to Cyberpunk. The only reason people are willing to give the third game a shot despite it being known that it was originally a DLC made game is because Crane's back. Believe it or not, people didn't like Aiden as the new protagonist. Most people are praying to get that same feeling they got in the original Dying Light, where the night's actually scary, because in Dying Light 2 it didn't really feel that scary. Dying Light 2 makes you feel like some sort of overpowered stamina beast running around like nothing, and the volatiles and the new enemies didn't really have the same effect. First game was just far more intimidating and it makes you feel more vulnerable. Just a horror game with horror elements. Didn't feel really like survival like the first one. Nothing really to be scared of besides a few scripted jump scares. Regardless, I had a really good time on Dying Light 2. Was incredibly fun playing with friends, despite the bugs on release, which is kind of the main reasons why the game got a lot of hate. It was just a lot of changes than what we're used to. New protagonist, new story. Honestly, we didn't really need a new Dying Light. That's why so many people have high expectations on the Beast. Originally, they tried to change the story, core gameplay, and protagonist to get the series to move forward and try something new, but it didn't really work out. That's why they have to go back now and bring Crane back to revive the games, even if people are still stuck on nostalgia. At least they took their time on this game. Hopefully it doesn't feel like a half-baked rush game with a bunch of bugs and glitches that took them months to fix like the second game. It was really hard being a Dying Light fan in 2022. Most of the bugs were actually game-breaking too, locked us out of the main missions. I had to literally research workarounds online with YouTube videos and Reddit posts. Most people just ditched the game entirely and didn't want to wait for a new patch update, leaving the story unfinished, never to return again. But that was before. This year I've been seeing a lot of people giving Dying Light 2 a second chance because of the announcement of the Beast, and now some people are actually appreciating it, forgiving Techland and saying the third time's the charm. I feel like Dying Light the Beast is gonna disappoint a lot of fans. It's definitely gonna be a good game, but not on the same level as the first game. Yes, we got Crane back. I miss hearing Roger's voice. It's more iconic than Aiden. I'm sorry. I still love you, Jonah Scott. It's just we grew up with Roger Craig Smith, and Crane is more iconic for the Dying Light series. Maybe they can make a return together, who knows? They've made countless references in the second game to the first one, and Crane is pretty much a legend in the second game. But when it comes down to it, the Beast is gonna play out just like the second game that everyone hates so much. Just UI and parkour elements changed a bit, a new map, and of course, again, Crane. Everyone's hoping the night is as scary as the first game, but I don't know. It's not really gonna feel like that, because with Crane's upgrades, the Beast abilities, you can low-key just boost yourself out and you're good. While looking at reviews from other Dying Light YouTubers that I follow, they pretty much complained about the same thing. But that was during the early access build of the game. Maybe the actual release, they fixed this. But who knows? I mean, this guy took down what looks to be a demolisher in the trailer like nothing. Like, if he can take down this big thing like nothing, a few volatiles aren't gonna do anything. And that's what 90% of the player base is preying on. People want that Dying Light 1 nostalgia back, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Looking at the new trailer and content a few days before release is definitely more immersive here. The devs did a good job of tweaking the game and making it more unique in its own way. It feels like the first game with the second game's assets, but regardless, I just know when the game launches, many players aren't going to be happy with this spinoff. I can already see the negative reviews on Steam. Complaining about every little thing is pretty much what happens when people overhype games like this. I'm still going to enjoy it though. It's a new Dying Light with our boy Crane again, and Techland pretty much removed everything that made Dying Light 2 bad. But the fact of the matter is that once that new game dopamine wears off, the community is just going to start complaining. I'm calling it right now. And that kind of sucks because if we do end up getting a new game, and that's pretty much what happens with every other game that's out, people will forever compare every new game to the first one. Because no matter what, they just never going to be able to meet the expectations fans have with the next game. That is, unless they start from scratch like they will with the next game. This one, they had a lot of limitations. They just had to work with what they already had for the DLC. We're gonna have guys out here playing with their notepads out, criticizing every little thing that's wrong with the new Dying Light. And honestly, I'm just happy we're getting new Dying Light content because Techland can only do so much with a Dying Light 2 copy. But remember, they didn't just make it from the ground up. They just altered all ready to be released DLC into a game. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. But at least we have a pretty lengthy story with over 20 hours of promised content. But the way I see it, this game is just gonna set the blueprint for the next generation of Dying Light games, because things obviously didn't work out with Aiden and his verse. It's obvious Techland had some sort of plan with the second game. I mean, if you've seen the ending, then you know what I'm talking about. But I do like how they didn't just scratch off the other games, and they're continuing on from everything that already happened in the previous games, mentioning the GRE's malicious activities and how it all leads to Crane's position in this game. Man, I can't wait to play the story this Thursday. By the way, if you all didn't know, if you bought the deluxe edition of the second game, the beast should be free for you. I did because in the past they promised multiple DLCs for the second game and never delivered, and this is their way of saying sorry, which by the way, I forgive you guys. But yeah, it should be in your lobby. If not, just look around, check your emails, check the store, because a lot of people don't know about this and they're pre-ordering the game thinking they don't own a copy even though they bought the deluxe edition of Dying Light 2. My apologies, I meant to say the ultimate edition, which was originally $100. Deluxe was only $80 and featured a few extra skins and whatnot, but the message went out a few months prior. Like I said, a lot of people don't know about it. People are just mindlessly pre-ordering the game. But if you don't have the money, like I tell everyone, there's two ways I know always on how to get a free AAA game. Definitely not pirating it. I'm against that. It's to bring rewards. I'll leave a link in the description. This is literally connected to Xbox. Basically, you do a few missions with them, search stuff on Bing, stack up a few points, and then you can use that to redeem gift cards that you can basically use to get Dying Light the Beast for free. Trust me, I've been doing this method since I was like 12. This is how I bought the Division when I wasn't even able to work a job back then. It surprises me how people still don't know about this. It's even become so popular that you can get points just by logging in on the PC Xbox app. So yeah, just another method on how to get the game if you don't have the money. Ironic, as I'm talking about people hating on the game when it releases in this video and I'm basically endorsing it. Anyways, another method I know, it's called slicethepie.com. You review some music, you get a little cents on it. Pretty self-explanatory. You stack up enough money to buy Dying Light the Beast, and that's about it. I like to put people on because I know how it is out there, and this game coming out is a big deal for me, so I would like everyone to be playing on Thursday when I'm playing at midnight, live on Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, by the way, link in the description. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Just wanted to speak on this. Also, be sure to join my Discord if you guys are on PC. We can hang out sometime. I'm sure eventually Techland will expand upon Dying Light the Beast multiplayer. Sadly, there's no crossplay, so you gotta make sure you're on Steam. But yeah, really looking forward to playing this game with you guys. I'm just waiting for all the bad feedback. Either way, I'm still gonna be playing same way I did with the second game. I don't care, but I just wanted to make this video because people overhyping this game is kind of worrisome. It's scaring me. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Stay blue.